Okay, so in the previous demo we have just seen the basics of routing. Okay, and this is how the application works as of now. Home, about, and not found, it works. I just want to refactor my code a little bit. So to do that, first I'm just moving into the components, home component. Instead of having a paragraph tag, let me have a div tag. The div tag is going to have a h1 tag which says home component. Okay, and there is no meaning in having a selector here because we are not going to select it anywhere, and similar way I'm not going to have any styles as well, so I'm just deleting those two things. And here I'm not going to implement the on init lifecycle. No need for any constructor. So my app component will look something similar like this. So copy this, save it. So you should see when I'm in the home component, it will display this home component. Okay, and same way I'm copying this for about and not found as well. So copy paste, this is not found component or page not found or component not found. Okay, then about component, this is your about component. Save it. So home, about, and not found. Now I personally feel that like the routes should not be in the same folder. Like we have app.module.ts. In the same app.module.ts I'm having my routes as well. So I'm planning to take that out and put it into uh, a new file. Okay, I'm just going to have the routes in a new file called app.routes.ts. So let me create that first. Create a new file called app.routes.ts. In that app.route.ts, I'm just going to have this code defining the application routes. So cut and place it here. So obviously if it is outside, let me import that from the router, and this components and all those stuff, let me import. Okay, and obviously we need to export it. We have exported the const app routes equal to this one so that we can import it here. So to import, from dot slash app dot routes, from there import the app routes, save it. There is no shortcut as of now, Praveen. I think there will be, I don't know. I used to always click and do it. So see here, now what we have done is I have just created a separate file called app.route.ts. I put all the routes there and I have imported here, and it should work as we expected. Home component, about component, not found component. And in fact, I personally feel that this route itself should be a separate module. So far we used to work only with only one module called app module.ts, right? Now I'm going to introduce you how to create your own module, another module other than app.module.ts. I want to have one more module called app.route.module.ts. So create a new file called app.route.module.ts. So first time we are going to create one more module. So to create this module, you all know, first let me create a class, export class app route module. I'm not going to do anything special, just providing you an idea that we can create our other modules as well. So far we are just having only one module called app module. Now we are going to have one more module, and you all know it needs to be decorated using @ng module. Let me import that from Angular core. And this time this ng module is not an app module. Remember, in app module only we need to have the bootstrap. Here we'll be having only imports, and if you want to declare anything you can declare, but here I'm not going to declare anything. So here I want that router module from the Angular router. So whatever code we have written here, I'm just going to take it out and place it here. Router module dot for root app route. So let me import it here. Nothing special I have done. I have created my own module called app route module, and I have imported router module, and this module I want to import it here. I want to make, instead of having the dependency on the router module, now I'm going to have app route module. Okay, so I've just specified the things here. I hope you all understood this part. Okay, rather having the route module here, I'm going to have app route module here. So let me save and see what's going to happen. It compiles successfully. So now the problem starts. Let me see what is the error. In the console, cannot bind to router link since it's not a known property of A. So what is the problem happening now is this app route module is importing the router module, but unfortunately it is not giving it back to the app module. So to do this, as a best practice, always whenever you import anything from the user defined module, export it. So what I want to export means I want to export the router module. Then only this module will be available, because we are making our application to depend on this module, but this module is importing this one. That stuff, this module needs to be exported. Then only our code will work. So home module, about module, not found module. So right click, format the document. So in this demo, we have seen how to create or how to separate the routes and put it into a separate file. And we have first time created our own module called app route module. And this module, since it's not a root module, it should not have bootstrap for sure. But this module in turn can be declared with other components as well, that we are going to see later. But this module doesn't need to declare any component on its own. It's just going to have imports and exports. And whatever you are importing, you need to export it. Then only this module, that is app module, can make use of the app route module. Sorry, router module.